morning, dear students. Today we are going to see the use or purpose of camera lucida. Have you heard about this attachment anytime before? Anyhow, today in this demonstration video, we are going to see that. What is the use of this camera lucida? Camera lucida, it is an attachment. It is an attachment we are attaching to a compound microscope, and by attaching that camera lucida, this is the part of camera lucida. This much is camera lucida. By attaching a camera lucida to a compound microscope, we can draw the image of microscopic objects or specimens that we are viewing using the compound microscope onto a paper. Clear? So, we are always observing microscopic objects or specimens using compound microscope. Compound microscope, and its image we are drawing to a white paper in an appreciably big size compared to the actual specimen. By that way, we will get an overview or an understanding about its structure, shape, all those things. So that is the use of camera lucida. Then what is its working principle? Working principle is explained in this picture. Um, Here we can see a prism. This prism is the part of camera lucida. It is present here in this portion. So this is the portions of compound microscope, condenser stage, and on that stage we can see the specimen object placed, and the light passing through that specimen is falling on the prism of camera lucida, and it is reflecting to a mirror. This mirror, and this reflection again is falling on a white paper. So that is a principle, and on that reflection we are drawing its image. So it's just like tracing. We all used to trace pictures onto white paper. The same thing, but based on the reflection of light beam that falls on prism, then it falls on mirror, and then it falls on this paper. So on that reflection we are drawing the image of the microscopic object. So that is the principle. Okay, that is what written here. The observer moves the pencil on the lines of the image and draws a faithful figure of the object on the paper. Then which are the parts? First, look to this image. A mirror is there. Then an attachment ring. Attachment ring, here we can see there's a ring to attach it with the eyepiece. Then a prism inside this area, this case like area. So these are the three main parts: attachment ring, prism, and mirror. And one more thing we need to understand, that what should be the angle of this mirror with respect to this prism and paper. So look, here we can see an angle of 45 degree. Here also with respect to paper, 45 degree. So that is the ideal angle to get the correct reflection onto the paper. So anyhow, that all we can see as we start that demonstration. Okay. So this is the camera lucida, and here we can see the attachment ring that we use to attach it with the compound microscope. And this one is the mirror. We can adjust its position. And inside this case is placed that prism. We can see it more clearly through the side. I will show you. Okay, through the side we can see that prism is placed inside this area, and we can move it up and down to place it properly. Everything well set. I placed a slide on the stage and it is perfectly focused. And next I am going to fix the camera lucida to the microscope. For that, first remove the eyepiece. Only then it is possible to fix to the microscope. So using its attachment ring, I am losing its screw and fitting. and after that need to tight it. Prism I'm raising it. It's possible to move this one is in this way. Okay, I'm tightening that screw so tightly, and also need to keep that attachment ring at the tip of the microscope tip. Then observe, and then we need to replace the eyepiece back in its position, and observe the specimen whether it is in perfect focus itself. Okay, it is in perfect focus. Okay, perfect. Then need to place the prism in its place. Then again need to observe to see whether the specimen is visible now. Then need to keep a paper here, and the reflection of the image is falling on this paper. So using that reflection, we are drawing its image on that white paper. So I'm looking to see whether it is properly visible. So if it is not visible, we can adjust that mirror's angle to make it perfectly fall on the paper itself. So then using a pencil, we can start drawing through its margin. Mm, and by that way, a microscopic image specimen that we kept on the slide, we can draw it over the paper in an appreciable size. So that is the use. So in this way, so now it is done. Okay.
Body, I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in a Benz.